Stop, We're not borrowing that again, by the looks of it.
Cheers. So your first ever one.
Yeah.
Nice. Enjoy.
We are 6 minutes away from delivering £10,000 worth of check. Stop, We're not borrowing that again, by the looks of it.
Cheers. So your first ever one.
Yeah.
Nice. Enjoy.
Good afternoon. How are we all? How are we keeping? It's Thursday draw already. Psst. What is going on? The weeks are disappearing. But the sun's out. Looks like it's going to be a nice weekend as well. Looking forward to that yet. Even as a redhead, I don't mind the sun in small doses. How are we all keeping though, chat? We got so far Rusty, Julie, Sean, Nicola. What's up? So this is the pre-live. Well, I say a little bit earlier than normal. I only go live about 4:30, but it's been quite busy today. I need to get some comps ready with the Ray. Yeah, it's been nice. The past few days have been really, really nice. To be fair, really, really nice. I can't wait till there's a point when the garden's finished where I can actually enjoy the garden. I'm hoping this year now. Done the big and school run. As I say, I'm not too, as long as I'm like not overly out in it at first and I get like a little base layer, I can go out in it pretty much all day. Not too bad for a redhead. They call me the day walker. But if I'm not careful, then yeah, lobster mode, squashy mode, whatever you want to call me mode, cremated mode. Just like, yeah. Big thank you. I can't actually say your name, but yeah. Not sure why, but I'm glad that we've done something to be thankful for, because I'm not sure what the alias is to the your actual name. Afternoon, Jace. How are we doing? So, chat, what I'm going to do, as always, I like to run through the introductions of who we are, what we are, etc. Christian boy! How we doing? What we are. And I'll start by introducing you to the team. So you've got myself and Ray are the company directors. We launched Comp City Giveaways back in 2020. So we're well established within this industry and niche, something I like to, it's an actual mountain in Ireland. Is it actually? I just really want to, I tell you what though, you've got that and we've got Fan E Big, just near Penavan in Brecon. The two mountains were meant to be together. Anyway, innuendos. The window. Yeah, so myself and Ray started this company back in 2020. We got Gavin, our All-Round legend and media manager, who will be co-hosting with me later for the Phone Call Thursdays. We've got Candy, aka Mum, our customer services manager, and Chris, our operations manager. And between those two on the end, they're the ones that will primarily deal with getting your prizes sent out to you. Mum deals with cash primarily, and then Chris sends out any physical prizes or gets your prizes ordered out to you, as well as lets you know about your win post draw day. So you'll receive an email about you. Because what we get asked quite a lot actually by new people is, do you have to watch to win? No. If your number comes up, and basically you just receive an email letting you know what you've bagged yourself, and then you can choose. I'd say about 98% of our comps come with a cash alternative, and that's clear both in the competition but also in the email that you receive as well. How you doing, Soph? What's up, Billy? How you doing, Courtney? Christian, legend. Yeah, so we do get quite a lot of, I think here at Comp City Giveaways, I think because we take the time to chat to the community and stuff, we get a lot of sort of like nice words. We get trolls that say not so nice words, obviously. You're gonna get that whatever you do in life. But yeah, so one thing that I do enjoy here at Comp City Giveaways is the community that's been built by both, obviously myself and Ray started it, but without you guys we wouldn't be where we are today in terms of our Discord and Facebook group. So thank you for, you know, inviting friends, getting people involved, talking about it. It means a lot. Ooh, nice, Billy boy. Billy boy. Doing good, mate. I'm back in a big head cold in this weather. Might be the change of weather. Is it hot where you are, Jace? COVID, and COVID as well. But I have seen you've had a couple of nice little wins with your flutters. So Jason, congratulations, my dude. I need to win a draw so I can take the cash out and buy industrial sun cream. Are you really that bad, Dad? Have you got the ginger gene in terms of skin? How you doing, Chris? You good? So yeah, this is the team. How does it work? So I'll run through in a moment sort of what's ending today, but I'll play you a quick video to show you how you can actually enter our competitions, and this is how in 3, 2, 1.
Hello there, so you would like to enter a Comp City competition. So firstly, head on over to compcitygiveaways.co.uk, find a competition that you would like to enter the amount of tickets, and when you're done shopping, head on over to your basket in the top right corner. Punch in your details, such as name, address, and email. Upon paying, you would be greeted by a thank you for order page with your assigned tickets. It's that easy.
And it's at this point that you will find out if you've won an instant win. Good luck.
And that's how you can get yourselves involved here at Comp City Giveaways. What is the temperature here in Newport? I think the car said 27, but it's always a bit different in the car. No, it is 27 degrees supposedly. So yeah, it's quite spicy here in Newport. Just left sort of the Langstone area now. The sun is beaming down, and apparently the sun is not setting until 20 or just past 25 to 9, 20:36 to be exact. What's the temperature in this? I've kind of left one of the doors open upstairs and then the window, so I've got a little bit of air coming through. But 25 degrees up here, so I think the aircon will have to start going out the window soon. That's for sure. But yeah, that's how you can enter competitions here at Comp City Giveaways. Every single prize you see on the website has a guaranteed draw, so there are no extensions, no rollovers whatsoever. Even if a competition does bad, awful, whatever terms you want to use, as I say, we always guarantee the draw. It's something that we have done since day one. How do we pick our winners? So entry lists are always pre-published. So you'll see tonight, obviously the 1st of May will appear here, and all competitions that are due to be drawn will be under the entry list. So one of the reasons comps close at 6, we go live at 7. It gives Muggins here a chance to get the entry list sorted for you so we can publish them and you can open them up at home and essentially sort of play along with us. what an entry list will look like is it shows you what we're drawing for, total amount of tickets that should have sold, and the cost per ticket. Now, because we guarantee every single draw, if a comp doesn't sell out, you are going to see missing ticket numbers in that entry list for the sheer reason those tickets never sold. As we can see here, it jumps from 1 to 3 to 7 to 10, you know, so on and so forth, 17 to 33. But every single prize is guaranteed. All we do is we use Google's RNG, which stands for Random Number Generator, and I'll show you the demo of that on the live draw itself later. How we doing, Jeremy? You good? I've still got it somewhere. Where is it? What I'm thinking about. It's not that one. It's this one. Boosh.
How you doing?
Still there. Where was I? I got distracted by the signboard. So yeah, so what I would do in this instance is put between 1 and 131,800, for example. Hit generate. Whoever we land on would be the winner. If we land on an unsold number, I simply go back to RNG, hit generate again, and I keep doing that until we find our winners. So as I say, every single prize that you see on the website, there's always going to be a winner for. Just if it's massively undersold, we might be re-rolling a couple of times as all until we find our winner. Simple as that. So, chat, what is ending today? So I noticed the Pokemon sold out between me sort of leaving the office earlier and getting back home. That's sold out, so I get the entry list done for that after this pre-live. But ending today is the MetaQuest 3 512 gig Elite Strap with battery. That's the main prize that you're playing for here. But there are still chances to win the MetaQuest 3S or £225. So only Judith at the moment has walked away with those, and I can't remember, was it a £14 something order? And she walked away with 2 of them. Just the cookie crumbled on that one. Boosh. Lovely jubbly. So we've still got 8 chances between now and until this comp closes. So the more an instant win competition sells, the higher your chances are at bagging what's left. How we doing, Gary boy? And it's 25p an entry, so between now and 6 p.m, so you've got what, just over an hour and a half to get involved. You could walk away with 225 quid or a MetaQuest 3S instantly, or some, as I say, the cash prizes, but also main prize is this MetaQuest 3 512 gig version. Also, insane odds on the Zotac graphics cards. It's $4.99 an entry to get those odds even better. Hugely undersold in the sense that it's under 50% sold, but still has a guaranteed draw. And if you're not in the market for a graphics card, then there's a £1,750 cash alternative. So you could see it as turning £4.99 potentially into that £1,750 cash if you were to bag yourself the win. We got the 10-gram gold bar, so you get a choice if you want to take the 10-gram gold bar or £615 cash alternative. 25p an entry, under 50% sold. So again, the odds on that are looking to be in your favor. We've got the Samsung 990 Pro 2TB SSD, 99p an entry, a little over 50% sold. These comps, etc., will tend to do better towards the end as well. A lot of people like to leave it till like last minute to get their tickets in, but I'd always sort of get involved early on, so you don't avoid any disappointment of comps either closing. If you run in too late, at least we'd like to say if you've got a ticket, you've got a chance. We've got the 2-in-1 fire pit barbecue, so it comes with a barbecue grill as well. 35p an entry, doing pretty good. And you've got, again, between now and until 6 p.m. until this comp closes. Displate bundle, 25p an entry, just over 50% sold. Again, guaranteed draw, so it means really good odds. Prismatic is sold out early, so I'll get the entry list done for that shortly. And now it looks like the choice of Warhammer 40k Combat Patrol looks like it's going to be to sell out as well. So you want to get your entries in now before it's too late. £2 an entry, really, really good odds. And you get to choose what, obviously depending on availability in terms of stock levels, but you'll get to choose your choice of Warhammer 40k as well. That's how it works. Also, we will be drawing for these later. So these, anybody who's entered a competition between the 1st and end of April, we'll be drawing for these tonight. And basically you just need to make sure that you're part of our community group before they're drawn for, be it in Facebook or Discord. And as long as you purchase a ticket, could even be for 5p, we'll get these added and drawn for you as well. Then don't forget, we've got our legendary tech bundle up for grabs. £10,000 legendary tech bundle, sort of kind of more aimed at the PC gamer, this time round, so you get your desk, but you also get your console, so the Switch 2 when it comes out, the OLED Steam Deck, Xbox, PlayStation. The full list is here of everything that is included in this price. So just scroll through here. Blammin' lovely. Or if you don't have the room for it, or you're not in the mood for tech, then you can opt for the £8,000 tax-free cash alternative. And I did say yesterday and the day before that this was about to drop in terms of PCs. As I say, Anthony managed to bag 2, but Anthony and James walked away with PCs yesterday, meaning there is still 6 instant win PCs to find between now and until that comp closes. Or you can opt for £1,000 cash. We've got the Doom, a Dark Ages official wearable helmet replica up for grabs, Switch 2 pre-order with Mario Kart World, the 5p multiplier with a cheeky little Star Wars theme, and also the Dyson Hot and Cool, especially in this weather. This is going to be a godsend. 25 pence an entry. Entries into the Legendary Tech Bundle as well, so this gives you the opportunity to potentially get 500 entries into the Legendary Tech Bundle. So with all the instant wins there, so there's anything from like £500 cash to GPUs, consoles, TVs that you could find and win instantly. So loads on the site, some Lego, Ninja goodies, chances to win consoles instantly as well. And also with the weather the way it is, we got the Pit Boss up for grabs. So, have a little quick catch up. Not doing too bad, Gemma, thank you. Dog's itching for his walk. Bad news for him, he can wait till at least we catch the pre-live. Yeah, it's quite warm. I took Carter earlier out this morning and I'm thankful for it. And he's sort of panting just being in the house, love him. But temperature's alright, I felt his ears and he's in a good bit. Being a prize, think of the children. Not bad. Just doing housework while the missus and Shorty are having a day out. Nice. Nice. I think I'm allergic to the sun. I wish that was a joke. Allergic to the sun. My gosh. Get out in the moon then. Does the Steam Deck not run Destiny? I've not seen the full list of games of what the Steam Deck does run, to be fair. I know I've had a little bit of probably about 15-20 minutes hands-on time with The Witcher, which I was really impressed with, considering the kind of title that is. Yeah, I thought that was really, really good. Real good. So, chat, I'm going to get on with it and get into the final breakdown for you already. So, chat, let's get warmed up. Let's get it warmed up, man. Turn my speakers down a little bit so we don't get an echo. Here it goes. Go on, Rusty. You know you want to do it. Come on, Rust. There they are. Never gets old, man. Never gets old. So I'm going to step into what I call the final breakdown. Air guitars galore. So the final breakdown is everything under Quest, chat, is closing with or without you at 6 PM. Obviously, the ETB has sold out early, so I'll get the entry list to Screaming Child. Come on, darling, scream it out. Scream it out, girl. So the ETB is sold out early, so I'll get the entry list done for that after the pre-live. We've got then, so we'll run through it again one more time. We're gonna celebrate. So we have the MetaQuest 3 512 gig with the Elite strap, including the battery as well. So you get like an extra, depending on what game you're playing, you normally get up to an extra hour to an hour and a half time in VR, which is great. Still chance to win MetaQuest 3S's as well. There were still 8 chances of that, or 225 quid cash alternative. It is 25 pence an entry, and the odds for the main prize look incredible. £4.99 an entry for the Zotac RTX 5090, or there's a £1,750 cash alternative. She was like, I was Scott. $4.99 an entry. We've got the 10-gram gold bar or £615 cash. The choice is yours. 25 pence an entry. Really good odds on that as well. The Samsung 990 Pro 2TB NVMe SSD. The Von Haus 2-in-1 fire pit with barbecue cooking grill, 35 pence an entry. The Displate bundle, 25p an entry. As I say, the Prismatic Evolutions ETB has sold out. And then we've got the choice of Warhammer 40k Combat Patrol. £2 an entry and likely to sell out in the next hour and a half, to be fair. Likely to sell out. Loads of comps on the site as well. Obviously with more too that we'll get ready. In a bit. In the next 24-48 hours, you'll always see comp score live as well. So that's basically the pre-live. I'll do the little spinny wheel in a second, but I just wanted to, has anybody, because we normally get into the chat of gaming, has anyone tried Expedition 33? Yeah, I downloaded it last night and I must say I'm really impressed. Well, technically the full game is Clear Obscure Expedition 33. What a game. Really, really good. It's I'm not necessarily a huge fan of turn-based games, but incredible. The combat is so addictive. So addictive. Oblivion, I never got on with Oblivion when it first came out, but I am liking the look of it on the remaster, which I think is good. But it's just, I couldn't get over the combat and the fact that most turn-based games, you just got to take the hit. That's it. Unless you buff yourself with defenses and stuff like that, you just got to take the hit. But I really love the parry and dodge stuff, which is frustrating sometimes because you think you've got the timing right, and it's like. Yeah, I got mine on PS5 as well, just so I can chill downstairs with the... Is it on PC? I toyed with the idea of getting it on PC, but I thought I sit at the PC long enough. I wanted to be a couch potato and play it on there as well. Miss Time, by God, is Charlie Cox to it. Yeah, it's amazing. The voice acting in it is incredible. And I love... Was that parry just as you? Yeah, literally. Some of the enemies I can literally parry every time. So like I tell you, one of the most awkward enemies is the mine, if you know what I'm saying. But some of them are quite difficult to parry. I'm in like what do they call it? I don't know what the actual place is called, but they called it like the Dodgy Coral or something. So I'm just sort of leaving that area now. I found Mael. But yeah, I was going to say 30-person team. It's a little bit like some of the way the cutscenes are a little bit like too quick. I think it doesn't explain quite enough. But the combat and exploration stuff make up for it. And the graphics, I put it on performance mode on the PlayStation. I've got the regular PS5 and it runs really smooth. But I cannot get over the combat. I was like, turn-based. I saw all the reviews and I like the look of it. But the combat for turn-based play is incredible. Really, there's me just on Candy Crush. Is that still going? That's incredible. That's incredible. Oh, it's on Game Pass as well. Oh, I can play it on PC then. I'm trying to think really solid as well. I might get it on PC as well then if it's free. But I had some PSN credit anyway, so I got technically a discount from it. But I kind of like I say, because I'm sat at the computer for quite a long time or quite long periods. I was like, I'll get it on a console. And I used to be a console gamer anyway before PC. Ray was the PC gamer, but it's it's what a game. 3,220. My God, Candy Crush has evolved. I think last time I played Candy Crush, I want to say there was only 150 levels at one point. Something like that, and then it needed a patch. God damn. That's crazy. But yeah, honestly, if you're a fan of RPGs, you don't mind turn-based. Well, even if you do mind turn-based, I've got to argue, give Expedition 33 a go. In terms, the combat is so addictive, and the story's pretty good so far. Although it's a little bit choppy in bits, you'll get what I mean if you play it. And the prologue, I was like, oh my God. Let's have a look. Well, this is the problem with big gaming companies today. Way too many copy and paste crap. They grab, yeah, and run 33 is a breath of fresh air. Waiting on Death Stranding 2. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed Death Stranding, but I think something else came out and I couldn't get around to completing it. And that's the thing. I got stung by that was, do you know what? That was one of my go-tos. One of the reasons I thought, you know what, I'll purchase the things. I found out it was 30 developers, or like a team of 30 people. I was like, I don't mind, but and it's got, I think on Metacritic, it's got like a score of 96. Yeah. So yeah, I just thought I'd touch base on that because it's you know I don't really get a chance to game much, and I thought I'll have a little go last night, and I was stuck on it for a few hours. I was like, oh my god, this is much better than I was expecting. But it's just incredible, and like even graphically on the place, I like I say, I run it in performance mode. It looks it's too grainy in quality mode. So when it sort of favors textures over performance. But yeah, and the combat, it just, when you're building up his overcharge and stuff like that, and you get those perfects in, and especially when you get used to parrying and stuff. I don't dodge as much. I try to practice the parrying, because the parrying, if you can perfect it and I don't know, say someone's going to hit you 3 times, you can parry each one, you'll get to hit them back as well, which takes a lot of damage off them, especially if you've like debuffed them. But yeah, that's the point. They would have probably got some form of payment. I'm going to try Expedition, but I don't think it'll be... it's been rated to be better than Persona. I've not played Persona to comment though, so I can't comment in terms of personal playtime, because I've not played the Persona games. They have looked interesting. But other like RPG turn-based games that I've played, it's up there. It's really, really, really good. It's honestly, it's incredible. So what I'm going to do then is stop nerding out. I'm going to give you awesome lot a chance to bag yourself some store credit. And all you need to do is give me a number between 1 and 75, chat. That's all you need to do. I'm going to spin this wheel 5 times. I don't want you swapping and changing your number, by the way, so it's 1 number per person. I'll spin the wheel 5 times, and if we land on you, you'll get a £10 store credit unless you share your number with someone else. I'll split it then. So I'm going to play... What music can we... We're going to have the Taylor Swift. Yeah, put a Taylor Swift in. And we got 16 seconds of this, and then I'll start spinning. Yeah, that's the thing that... I think that's the mechanic that intrigued me about Persona, is the fact that you've got to do like a school, you go to classes, and you've got to do certain like QTEs and stuff to help level up and obviously develop your... develop your relationships with classmates and everything else, and like it's more like a socialized style thing, which I thought was quite cool. I like that mechanic. But for someone stepping into Expedition kind of blind from those type of games for many years, incredible. What a game. Can't get over it. I'm kind of in, and you do, although the way the story is feels a little bit choppy, there's enough there that keeps you engaged that you want to do more. And if it's not the story, the combat is pulling you in, even though some of it's slightly repetitive. But when you unlock new skills and then you tie it in with your honestly, there's, and even now I'm a bit baffled by like all of the, what they call the pickets and the luminaries and stuff. I'm like, what is going on? What is happening? Right, let's spin the wheel. Thanks for the goats. You're welcome. Adam Boy, 56. Anyone in chat? Oh, we got Declan with 57. 53. We go again. 4 more spins. Annoyed that they changed it from the looter shooter, but the content I've seen from the tech test. What was it? It was like a looter shooter, was it? Like turn-based humble bundle, really good collection. Oh, XCOM was quite good, actually. I played XCOM. I enjoyed that. I don't think I completed it. And do you know what I really liked was it Rabbit Kingdom? Mario and Rabbit Kingdom or something. Battle Kingdom or Battle or something. That was good. 55. Anyone else? Another one is Paper Mario. I really enjoy Paper Mario. I've actually got it for the Switch, but it's still in the cellophane. That's how much gaming I do. But Paper Mario, no, it's not actually. I did get it out a few months ago, but I need to get back to stuff like that. But I'm gonna be a bit invested in Expedition 33. I think. Love it. Oh my God, Sleeping Dogs. 1000G'd that back in the day. 14. Did love Sleeping Dogs. Well, technically over 1000G actually, because they released the DLC for it as well. Very, very good. A little bit stiff in certain parts, but I just never got, especially when you learned certain martial arts skills, it was just, you felt like a badass taking on everybody on there. Douche. Right, we got 2 more spins, chat. Spinny wheels not being kind today. Original UFO enemy unknown for XCOM Scar. XCOM, I can't remember. All I remember is the cover was just of an alien's, like, close-up of an alien's face. Like a grey-blue colour. And that's all I remember at XCOM. But I enjoyed what I played. Bum 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 ba da ba da bum 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 ba da ba ba bum 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 ba da ba bum bum. No one with 5, okay. Oh, another one I played back in the day, which I think was that turn-based? No, it was an RTS. It was Halo Wars back in the day. That was quite decent. But I tend to like my RPGs like hint hint wink wink Witcher and stuff like that, Fable, like, you know. Oh, we got a winner. We got Lane 99. Anybody else sharing their number? Oh, Sean as well. Sean Turtle and Lay 99. Right, chat. So we got Sean and Lay 99. You've currently got £5 store credit each. Do you want to play a game of higher or lower? Now, with higher or lower, when there's 2 winners, I wouldn't do it with 3 winners because it's a bit of a pain then to try and do. Higher or lower, I'll give you a chance to win the original £10. But if you lose, you walk away with nothing. So do you want to play? So you've got Lay 99 and Sean. Would you like to play a game of higher or lower? You both want to play? Sean says me. Do you mean me as in like you want to play, Sean? I got to the part where you had the blood gun, I want to say. Basically where obviously you to fire it required higher or lower, no worries. So Sean answered first, so Sean can go first. See you at 7, you awesome bunch. So Sean, your card is 2. A 2. You're gonna go higher or lower than a 2? Higher or lower than a 2, Sean? I know YouTube for some reason there is a slightly longer delay, so I'm gonna wait for his answer, and then we'll do use. So Sean wants to go higher. Boosh! 6. So that was nigh on inevitable. I say nigh on because it wasn't quite the lowest card in the deck, but you never know. So Sean, you bagged yourself £10 store credit. Just drop a message to our Facebook or Instagram business page and I'll get that sorted. As long as it's before 6 o'clock, I will fire a code over to you. Now we're going on to Lay, so we'll do a reshuffle. That's £10 store credit to you. And then let's go. So Lay wants to play. So your card is Lay. Oh, same suit as well, but a 3. So we're going to go higher or lower than a 3, Lay. What would you like to do? Come on, be nice. Be nice, deck. Be nice. Winderlicker on Discord. Lay. 3, 2, 1, come on. Ooh, kind of only just, but yes, it's still higher. Oh, there we are. That's £10 store credit to each of you. Congratulations. So yeah, drop me a message on Facebook or Instagram. I want to get that sorted for you. £10 each. Congratulations. I'm going to make a note of that here as well, just so I can tick you off. So we got Lay 99X, and that's £10, and then Sean, which is I think Winderlicker. Oh yeah, you confirmed it. I thought it was Sean. Turtle. There we go. Also £10 store credit. Congratulations, guys. Yeah, just drop me a message on Facebook, because what can happen sometimes with Discord is I don't always see the direct messages or the message requests. It's one of the reasons that I say to message Facebook or Instagram, just because it's everybody sees that inbox then. And sometimes even if Mum's still working, she's like, oh, do you want me to sort this out for you? I'm like, yes, please. So I'm going to love you and leave you, chat. Everything that we see under Quest, as a reminder, with the exception of the Prismatic ETB, is closing at 6 p.m. I say the exception because it's sold out early, so I'll get the entry list done for that shortly. As I say, chance to win £1,750 cash or the 5090 gold is up for grabs. Chance to win VR, fire pits, disc plates, SSDs, and combat patrol as well. But good luck for those of you who've entered in for tonight's draw. I'm going to wish you a preemptive good luck. And myself and Gav will be live from like 7-ish to find our winners. So I shall see you soon. I love ya. And we see you from 7 p.m. Peace out. 8 down. Bye, Felicia's.